Done a video, so I thought it's about time I did another one. And this is a birthday card that I created and put on my blog and got a lot of response to asking me to show you how to do it. So I thought, you know what, that'd be the perfect card to get started on my videos again. So I'm going to show you how to create this card today. But first, I want to show you Stampin' Up's new scoring tool. I'm so excited about this. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I do want to show you a couple of things that I like about it. It's called Simply Scored Scoring Tool. It is 12 by 12, so you get the full range. It has scoring marks at every 1/8 of an inch, all the way across the top. So if you're doing those new little lollies that everybody's been doing, perfect for that. Another thing that it has that I love is the scoring tool has two tips to it. It has a thick tip and a smaller tip. I use this thicker tip when I do things like designer series paper, vellum, thinner sheets of paper that will tear easily. I use the smaller tip when I'm scoring regular cardstock because it's sturdier and holds up better. So it's got two tips and it stores right there in the front. It snaps in so you're not worried about losing it. It also has these little markers that you can place at the top anywhere you want. We sell extra ones in the Holiday Mini as well. So if you're creating a card like I'm getting ready to show you how to do today, and you're doing several of them, you can put your markers in there and you don't even have to worry about finding 1 inch, 2 inch, 3.5 inches, 4 inches. It's already marked for you. You just go right down and zip, 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 start that assembly line and get your cards knocked right out. You know, Christmas is coming and you're going to need to be scoring lots of cards, so give this some thought. The final thing I wanted to show you about this is that it has some storage at the top. So you open this up and you can store your extra markers in there. I keep my bone folder in there so that when I'm done scoring I can pull my bone folder out and use it to flatten the score lines that I've just created. So it's a wonderful tool. I'm very excited about it and I'm sure you will be too. So let's go ahead and get started on this card. I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to pull my cutter in. Make sure it's in frame. Alright, this is a sheet of cardstock that is 5.5 by 8.5. This would be our standard size card if we scored it at 4 1/4 and folded it in half. That would be our standard size card. So today what we're going to do is we're going to put the 5.5 inch side at the bottom. Now, I cut from the bottom. Some people cut from the top. I cut from the bottom. I'm backwards. Anyway, we're going to put it in at the 3 inch mark. And then I'm going to cut from 1 inch all the way up to 6 inches. So that you have a slit just like this. Alright? And that's all the cutting that you're going to need to do on this card. Now let's pull back our scoring tool and let me move these little markers out of the way. Alright, so what we're going to do is line it up at the top, and I'm going to use the smaller end again. Like I said, I like to use the smaller tip for the scoring. I'm going to score from the 4 1/4 inch mark just to the cut line. Alright, so nice even pressure, just pull it down a couple of times. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to score from the 1 inch mark to the cut line, the 2 inch mark, well let me go over that a couple of times, the 2 inch mark, 3 1/4 inch, four and a half, and 6.5. Alright, then we're going to take this out. I'm going to put my scoring tool back in there and I'm going to move this out of the way and get my bone folder. Now the first thing I'm going to do is on the left side I'm going to do the mountain fold, and that's where the single score line is, just one score line. And then on this side, where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 score lines, the first score line, the 1 inch line, I'm going to do a mountain fold. The 2-inch line, I'm going to do a valley fold. The 3 1/4 inch line, I'm going to do another mountain fold. The 4 1/2 is a valley fold, and the 6 1/2 is a mountain fold. Lay that down and just flatten all those creases out with your bone folder. And there you go. There's your sidestep card, all ready for you to decorate. All right, let me know how you like it, and I would love to see some emails with your creations. Maybe I'll even pick 1 or 2 to post on my blog. Thanks, and until next time, go get your fingers inky.